Alright, so Toto Wolff could be set for a further setback as Mercedes struggles with their W14 car. Toto Wolff may soon face a big problem as long-term engine partner Williams are hinting that they might find another engine provider. What makes this even more awkward for Toto is that Williams are now run by the Silver Arrows' former strategy director James Vowles. The 43-year-old was a key member at the heart of the team's inner circle, and removing his support could be an ominous sign for the German marque's long-term future. When pushed on whether Williams are tied to Mercedes going forward, Vowles revealed that Williams are still considering their alternatives. James admitted that Williams are at the moment still in the process of making sure they understand all the options available to their team. He said, "I think that's an ongoing discussion, but no, we're not locked into Mercedes and we're still in the process of reviewing. But we have to, as all teams will do as well, come to a decision fairly shortly, so a decision on Williams' new power unit is likely to be made before the end of the season." Before taking over the role, Vowles denied that Williams would become a Mercedes B team with him at the helm. Doubling down on his assertion that Mercedes would look around other manufacturers first, Vowles stressed it would be wrong to go with the 8-time Constructors Champions simply because he used to work there. Also, if you're enjoying this video, then a sub to the channel would be appreciated. Wolff has previously admitted Vowles' departure ahead of the 2023 season came as quite a surprise. However, he also denied there would be any links to Williams as a result of Vowles' new position. He explained, "If I were ever to get involved with James and ask him to become mini Mercedes, he would tell me to get lost. There was always a speculation that Williams, because of the Mercedes engine, was a subordinate, but none of that was obviously true. James Vowles and Williams' decision to give up on Mercedes is down to the lack of power from the Mercedes engines. However, that is not the only problem the Mercedes is facing with their 2023 car." Toto Wolff has warned he will not hesitate to order more radical changes at Mercedes if their current change of direction does not work as hoped. Mercedes were restricted to just a single victory in 2022, but were confident of returning to title contention this year with the W14 car, which retained the zero-pod concept of its predecessor. But after George Russell and Lewis Hamilton qualified 6/10 away from pole position at the season-opening Bahrain Grand Prix, the same deficit with which they began last season, Wolff acknowledged the team had pursued the wrong car concept and ordered sweeping changes to get Mercedes' season back on track. And Wolff has claimed more bold decisions will be taken if Mercedes' next step is not enough to return Russell and Hamilton to regular race-winning form. Asked during the team principal's press conference at the recent Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if Mercedes were likely to undergo a complete change of chassis for the 2024 campaign, Wolff said that when we speak about the chassis, the question is, do we speak about the monocoque and basically the tub, or are we speaking about everything else around? I think the monocoque is one thing, and obviously there are weight implications, center of gravity implications, where does the driver sit, more forward or more rearwards, but I think the biggest gains that we need to find is how can we extract more downforce all around the track. These are the areas that Mercedes are chasing now, and once they come to the conclusion in the next few months that that was the right avenue, then things will continue down that path. And if Mercedes sees that it is not enough to actually challenge for the front, then there might be more radical decisions that need to be taken. After Toto Wolff admitted that the Bahrain Grand Prix was one of the worst days of his career, Hamilton's frustration appeared to get the better of him as he claimed the Mercedes technical team had ignored his guidance on the development path of the W14. Hamilton has since gone on to describe himself as the gateway to the car's performance. Since effectively becoming the team boss in 2014, Wolff has prided himself as a no-blame culture within Mercedes. However, the Silver Arrows' prolonged period of underperformance is set to put that to the test with its admission in Bahrain that the team have taken the wrong path, seemingly out of step with the words of Mercedes technical staff earlier that weekend. So do you think Williams will leave Mercedes? Let me know in the comments below. Now check out how this department in Ferrari is under threat by clicking on this video.